Let's start the week with something positive.
We don't know yet.
As you can see, we've covered the scuppers. Oh, nice! Because we painted them and we didn't want any. It's a lot of wind. We didn't want anything stuck on the paint. There's tiny few bits, but looks okay.
Great for miles.
Let's see this one. Oh, this one's got a little more.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, it doesn't fit in so well now. Oh, there you go. Pretty snug. That's the key that True Design makes to tighten them up. Something really exciting, because that's going to be fixed in place, Sikaflex, and that's going to be the definitive fix for as long as we have this boat.
Sweet. One job actually completed. The first job.
It's actually a pretty important job because we had a lot of water coming in through here, and we're also gonna. Well, every time it rained, there was water coming in.
Oh yeah, but when it doesn't rain, there's no water.
Yeah, but yeah, no, and it's important to have a well-drained cockpit. So, nice one. Okay.
I go inside now. Push it down. Okay. Because it's quite tight, I don't need to put much on. I just want to make sure that there is enough. Okay. You on the key, honey?
Yeah.
Cool. We have another bug sacrifice already, but that is the finished result. We'll probably get some people saying that a little bit of water might collect, but nothing a sponge can't take care of. Isn't that right, Marina?
Yeah. It's now covered up, so no dust or bugs, or not anymore at least, get caught on the Sikaflex until it's dry. Job done. Let's have a look at the inside. There is Sikaflex all the way around on both, so that's good. The hose on that one is gonna come across to this through hole over here, and this one is gonna go across to here somewhere. So we're gonna think now where we're drilling the hole. Okay, so that is supposed to go in there, but this hole was done as an emergency before we went to work in the mountains, and we didn't have the right size hole, so. Yeah. Obviously it's not going in that way, that will be going in from the outside, but it's just to test the size. I think the easier would be like that.
Yeah, because the engine doesn't sit too much over the engine mounts, does it? We could have a look.
Yeah, maybe it's good to have a look at the engine to make sure that we're doing it right.
I'm just going to go downstairs and put this in. Could you just put the nut on, please?
Okay.
Yo, babe. Out with that.
It is cool to start to see new things put on the boat. I know it's still a long way to go, but same with the solar arch. You can start to see it coming through. This is the front of the engine. So if here is the mount, there is quite a bit of space, but then there is some pipes up there. Because the skin fitting is over here, so the pipe will go like that. Then you think it's gonna be on the way, Stu?
Yeah, she'll be right.
We've brought this piece of wood from the shed where we've marked the height of the engine. So it will go like that. And like that. What do you think?
Yeah, cosmic.
It will work?
Yeah, hopefully. 40. That's good, that. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay.
You happy there?
Because then I can run up here, out the way, and then bring it over. So I've got something to mount the pipe on.
Mm-hmm.
Same here, on the wall I can mount the pipe so they're quite...
Away from the engine.
Yeah.
We'll seal them with epoxy and then put them as just dry fit so we can have them to dry in the cockpit whilst we're here.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not sick of flexing them in yet.
Alright. This one could have gone up a bit, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, pretty similar.
No, that's the only seacock we have on that side of the boat.
That's the only seacock on that side.
Yeah.
Nice. Well,
Mhm.
apart from the depth sounder.
Oh yeah, true.
We've got
It's a variety.
that one. The depth sounder over there.
No, we only have 8 seacocks. 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh,
7.
I was a bit nervous
8.
about drilling there because we covered loads of hole, you remember?
Yeah.
But it looks pretty neat. That's all the repairs from the outside. And yeah, it looks really good. Nice and thick. Yes, I am back in business. Back to the stanchion bases. So I've been sanding a little bit. I'm gonna clean it up and I'm gonna put something called polypox, which is some epoxy paste. I'm just gonna put it in the corner because it's a bit rough and fill the holes. And hopefully tomorrow I can start fiberglassing. I just want to create a smooth kind of base so I can fiberglass on top. Always trying to get the smoothest surface possible so there is no bubbles. This is the stuff I was talking about. Polypox. Our friend brought it from the Netherlands and is actually really nice. So it's 2 parts of this paste and 1 part of the hardener. And this looks a bit like coconut oil when it's kind of solid.
Hipster.
Yeah.
through the thick and thin, and I know it's never gonna end.
First step done. Now wait for it to cure, sand again and see where we are. Might have to put some more fiberglass. Once I do that one and I get the system, I'll go for this too. I'm just trying this one out and seeing what's the best method to do it and how it's gonna work out. Stuart has been getting frustrated with some bits of wood.
Yeah, well, I thought I would do something different. I was going to use something like this to hold up the floor, but it just looks a little bit not as good.
So what did you make?
I doubled up some ply, some old ply, and then just epoxy and screw that to the wall.
Let's have a look. That's nice. I like when you can see all the lines.
No, yeah. Yeah, the layers of ply.
Cool.
This one I can only do in a couple of days because I've got a tab in this piece of wood, but I can do 2 more by the galley. It's just where the bulkhead meets, the floor needs to sit on something. There's Marina.
Yeah, I've just finished the scappers for the cockpit. Have a look. Have a look.
Yeah, seem alright. There we are.
I just want it to rain now. Now that our cockpit drains, I'm not gonna stress out anymore.
Yeah.
About water dripping down there or...
At least it's one job finished.
Yay!
Now let's move on to another. Today, well this morning, I'm just trying to work on the toilet pan. It's got loads of repairs, so I'm going to put this here teak board under the throne. Doesn't look too bad. Just got to drill the holes, then over drill it. I'll show you what we're dealing with now. So with all these holes and horribleness, I don't know if it's coming out too well in the light. What we did on the last boat was cover it. But this time, I've got a piece of teak that I found in the bin. I think it's teak, some hardwood. Obviously, you've got to add lots and lots of varnish to it because I want it as tight, like watertight as possible, because of the usual story. And then just got to clean up the front hatch to get access to the bolts. So that's today's mission. So I'm going to drill these, then drill this piece, over drill it because it's got a core, fill it with resin, as well as put a sheet of fiberglass on the bottom. But today it's pretty horrible with these like midges, or someone said Arabian flies. Oops, stood up too quick. Yeah, it's absolutely dire out here today. So Marina's called it. She's like, I'm gonna go work on video and I'm just gonna try and brave it out here. I'm covered head to toe in tiger balm, but it doesn't seem to help, so scratchy. don't know if you can see with the light, but there's, yeah, it's obviously been drilled 100 times before. So I'm going to drill them, over drill them, put a wee patch of gaffer on, and then fill them with resin. Today these bugs really are a menace. Let's pour this in. I've made it fairly liquidy, hopefully it's liquidy enough. Oh yeah. Yeah, a couple of minutes of sanding and that should be okay to fiberglass.
I am working on the laptop today, but I came to collect Stuart from work to go and have lunch.
And I found this while he was upstairs working. Someone dropped this. We don't know who it was. We were actually looking for something like this. So it's really exciting.
It might polish up alright if we had some brass there.
The price is in francs, so it might have been someone who, maybe Jack, our friend Jack is French.
It has the screws in here.
Ah. And how you open it, look.
So here, put the screws in there. Well, something that actually works. You keep finding the ones that don't work in the bin.
Yeah, but this one, oh, I wish we knew who he was. We need to find out. Yeah, sometimes people leave bits on their boat, things they don't want or they think we might use for something.
Thank you.
I've just come to check on Stuart's work. This is done.
Yeah, maybe just a little sand so you don't get attacked by anything when you put your hand in.
Like pokey bits.
Yeah, that's the worst thing.
Yeah, but it's looking good.
Well, as long as the throne sits. Yeah, clean and a polish next, and we'll call that job done. Just got to make some big washers, maybe 2 long strips of stainless, because then hopefully it'll be a bit better than a penny washer and it won't rock backwards and forwards, but we'll see.
Yeah, when you sit on the throne you want stability.
Yeah, and we still got to clean it up a little bit more. That's alright, it's not getting installed just yet.
Also, even though we don't show you, we still go through the beams and we still find a lot of cool things.
Found some fiberglass in the bin. Looks like good quality stuff.
It looks like biaxle, but that's a small bit. Like there's big bits in there.
Yeah, carrier bags worth of, or half a carrier bag worth of biax.
And that is not from the bin. That is from the shop.
Epoxy primer that we're going to use for the bilge paint. 1 pack.
1 pack.
Top coat.
Top coat for the decks, and a little bit of resin hardeners that we needed. All those things was 150 euros.
Yeah.
Thank you all, because this is thanks to all your donations. What is that?
You bring the resin?
Yep. Whoa, that's looking good as well.
We'll see. We'll give it a few more coats of varnish. See what happens. It takes 10 minutes to varnish such a small plank, but because you've got to wait like 2 days in between, it takes a week just to varnish a small plank.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
It looks very good.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Somebody gave us some varnish. Nice varnish, but we'll see.
These are the new blocks that Stuart made for the floor. They have already been epoxied as well, so they're waterproof.
Maybe need
Oh, not on this side.
Yeah, because I need to figure out where the upright's going. So there might be a little bit of jiggery pokery needed there.
Okay, so it's not completely finished. Same over here. This block is ready for the floor. What was that? You've got a list of jobs?
Yeah, just we've got about 1,000,000 10-minute jobs for all the prep so we could get this floor down and stuck in, because it's getting tedious. I fell over. I came onto the boat with flip-flops, my own fault, and I slipped and fell over. I was not happy. I wanted to break something, but I couldn't find anything to break, so this one, middle block. I might do that now. And then I've just got to put a tiny bit more, a second coat of resin, because I modified this. Just put a second coat of resin.
Oh yeah, you recut that edge, right?
Yeah.
So you need to put epoxy.
Yeah, so I put one layer, and hopefully with the second layer it should be fairly waterproof then. That would be the best thing. Nobody wants water in their wood.
Good job, Stu!
Yeah, let's see what else we could do. I didn't manage to sand the shower tray because I had to put that extra bit of fiberglass on. That's not too bad. We could hit some bad weather and you'll need to be holding on while shitting yourself. Probably shouldn't put that in. That's it for this week. Another week of doing lots of little jobs. I feel that we're a week behind because of the issue with the gel coat, but we have a solution. We're going to give that a go and hopefully we'll be back on track.
Yeah, a lot of people recommended 2-part epoxy paint, garage paint.
Yeah.
We just went for these. It was cheap, expensive, but for the other stuff, because we were recommended also something called bilge coat.
Oh, bilge coat, yeah.
From International, but it's just really expensive.
It is just the bilge, so it's pointless overthinking it.
Yeah, people call us the overthinkers. Thank you all for watching again this week. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone who supports this project through PayPal, Coffee, super thanks, and especially to our patrons. Thank you so much for always being there for us.
Thank you.
Yeah, and believing in what we're doing. Sometimes we don't believe in it,
we're right.
but you're always there to support us. So thank you very much.
Thanks.
And I don't know what else to say. Hopefully next week we can put that paint on and a bit more of a change. Sorry, because this week it was a bit just little jobs.
Yeah.
I've also
busy.
been working outside a bit and it's been nice, but we need to work on the inside and finish it.
Yeah, at least start getting this floor in. But I think over the next few weeks we might be able to make some hay.
Yay!
So have a good week all.
Yeah.
And next week.
Thank
Ciao.
you. Bye.